Starting from pencil to petrol, or from diamond to even to our body, everything is made up of carbon. And today we are going to unveil the chemistry behind the carbon. So without any further delay, let us start the topic of the day. Friends, we are going to know about the carbon, that is the element, diamond, graphite, fullerene, and how living things are made up of carbon and what are the contribution of carbon in living world. So without any further delay, we are going to jump to the topic. So carbon, we are going to discuss first carbon as an element. So carbon is basically a non-metal. All the elements in the periodic table can be classified into three categories. What are these? One is non-metal, the other one is metal, and those behaving both as metal and non-metal, they are known as metalloids. So carbon is under the non-metal category. Basically it is in solid state at room temperature, and friends, carbon is known as tetravalent. Why? Because every carbon is attached to four other carbons. That is why carbons are known as tetravalent, which means they are having a valency of 4. And if this 4 valence is fulfilled, that time carbon is stable. Now we are going to discuss about the various allotropes of carbon. Now first we are going to discuss about the diamond. All of us must have heard about diamond. It is widely used in jewelry. But apart from jewelry, due to this hard nature, it is also been used in the drills because it is one of the hardest compounds. It is transparent in appearance and it is shiny. That is why it is used in jewelry. Now in diamond, every carbon atom is attached to 4 other carbon atoms, and that is why this is known as tetrahedral configuration or tetrahedral shape. Now in carbon, every carbon atom is attached to 3 other carbon atoms, and that is why it is having this particular shape known as diamond. And it is a non-conductor of electricity. Why? Because there is no vacant electron in case of diamond. On the other hand, moving towards the next allotrope, we are having graphite. The carbon atoms in graphite are connected with 3 other carbon. We are having one vacant electron of carbon, and that is why it is a conductor of electricity. Graphite can conduct electricity. Now in graphite you will see this particular arrangement is known as trigonal planar, and in graphite multiple trigonal planar structures are stacked over one another. So that is why it is arranged in layers which can slide over each other, and this makes graphite soft, and it can sometimes be used in lubricant instead of oil in industrial purposes. Now graphite can conduct electricity. Why? Because it is having one vacant electron. Moving towards the next allotrope, we are having fullerene, or it is also known as Buckminster fullerene. Now it consists of 60 carbon atoms arranged in a manner that every carbon atom is attached to 3 other carbon atoms. Now in such a manner they are arranged in a number of 60, and this forms a shape like a football. Now a fullerene is an allotrope of carbon whose molecule consists of carbon atoms connected by single and double bonds so as to form a closed or partially closed mesh or cage, and with few rings of 5 to 6 atoms. Now this Buckminster fullerene, also known as Buckminster fullerene, it has some real world applications. Now what are these? Friends, these are see, it is used as a diagnostic agent, also used in cosmetics. It is used in lithium ion battery, solar cells, fuel cells, etc. Apart from that, it is used in the sensors of photolithography. We all know that carbon compounds are very useful when it comes to purification of water, and that is why this fullerene is also very helpful in the water purification process. In gas storage, gas separation, fullerene is widely applicable. It acts as a catalyst, and it is also present in some of the polymer additives. So this is a wide range of applications of fullerene. Moving towards the next slide, friends, we are having the living things. So friends, starting from carbohydrates to protein or to biological catalysts such as enzymes or hormones, most of the times we will find out that these particular compounds, biological compounds, are made up of carbon. Often they contain carbon. Now, I can give you one example. See, glucose is not it. C6H12O6. This is a carbohydrate, is not it? And we can see that there is the presence of carbon element in this. This is a glucose molecule. So, in such a manner, the carbon is present. Approximately, it makes up to 20% of the human body. It makes up to 20% of the human body. Carbon is in the body is bonded with another element such as hydrogen and oxygen to make certain compounds. So friends, this was all about the various applications or allotropes of carbon, why they are important. If you want to learn more chemistry topics in a simple and holistic manner, stay connected with Edufy. Thank you.